I'm so glad this didn't happen. Stephen King's got enough problems with automobiles. What's going on, everybody? Mark Howard with your MHN Horror Fact of the Day. Today's fact is on the 1989 movie and 1983 book, Pet Sematary.
Pet Sematary.
Now I'm gonna play with you.
But before I get to that fact, if you could be so awesome to stab that like button, smash that subscribe, and click that little dingy bell to be notified every time we drop amazing content right here in MHN. Now back to the fact. Of course, everything kicks off in Pet Sematary with the death of their young child. But what many people may not realize is this was actually based on a real life event. Stephen King's son actually wandered onto a kind of side road highway and almost did get hit by a truck, just like in Pet Sematary. However, Stephen King was thankfully able to get his son out of the way before the truck hit him. Like any good writer, he said there's something here in this emotion, so he began to develop Pet Sematary, and that whole concept about the son being hit by a truck was loosely based on his experience and, unfortunately, what might have been if he wasn't fast enough to get his son. Like I said before, I am very glad that this didn't happen, because that would have just been too much. I don't even have anything funny to say. I mean, poor guy's been hit by a fucking van, and and that would have been just it was an awful insult to injury. So I'm glad. I'm glad fucking Stephen King got his kid out of the way. I'm glad that happened. I'm glad. And that has been your MHN Horror Fact of the Day, and I have a comments challenge for all of you. What's a horrific real-life experience that happened to you that could be a phenomenal basis for a horror movie or TV show or novel or whatever in pop culture? I, of course, will pick the very best comment, and that person will choose a future topic for a future episode of MHN Horror Fact of the Day. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I know that tragedy breeds inspiration, but I think this shit might have been too much. I think this really, you think Stephen King's fucking weird now and just beyond, the scope of most other things. I think this would have been too much. This would have been way too much for him. I mean, it's I couldn't even imagine. And I know, unfortunately, some people are not always quick enough, and when sometimes just tragedy happens, and I really have a lot of deep respect for people and great sympathy for people who have lost a child. I couldn't even fucking, I don't even have kids, but I couldn't even imagine. So if anybody's watching that has this, please share this video and just give my sympathy to them. I think to carry on and keep going after that is truly remarkable, and it takes a hell of a lot of courage.